Hi dear students, we are going to continue with the 13th lesson, minus cofactors and cofactor matrix examples. Here this subject it's important, that's why we are solving the exercises about, we are going to continue to solve exercises about this subject, and we are starting with the check yourself question 1 from your book. Find the minors of the entries -3, 1 and -8. Here -3, 1 and -8. These are the places of the entries, and if you remember to find the minor of -3, you should close -3 as a row and column. Then you are going to get one matrix here, 3, 1, -1, -8. The determinant of this matrix, it's going to give you the minor of -3. So minor of -3 is equal to 3, 1, -1, -8, which is determinant also. 3 times -8, it's going to be equal to 3 times -8 minus 1 times -1, it should be, which is equal to -24 minus 1, it should be, and plus 1, I'm sorry, which is equal to -23, it has to be. Okay, this is for minor of -3. Now I'm going to find the minor of 1. Here I'm going to close this 2, which is equal to minor of 1 is -3, 4 and -1, which is equal to -3 times -1, it's equal to 3. 4 times 4, it's equal to 16. So 3 minus 16, it's going to be equal to -3. And the last one here, it's coming. Minor of -8 is equal to, when you close this 2 row, -3, 4, 6, and 3, this 2 by 2 square matrix. The determinant of it, -3 times -3 times 3, it's equal to -9, minus 6 times 4, it's equal to 24, it's going to be -24, so -9 minus 24, it has to be equal to -33. So this is the answer of the question, it should be. Okay, when we continue with the next question here, find the cofactors of -2, 0 and 7. -2 is here, 0 and 7, which means that we are going to find the second column. So for the cofactor, if you remember the formula, let me write. Cofactor of ij is equal to -1 to the power of I plus j times minor ij, it should be. So since we are not finding all the cofactors, because when you find when you are not finding all the minors, you should use the formula, because of plus and minus you may confuse. So I'm writing from -2, I'm starting. When I close the row, first row and second column, it's going to be the minor of first row, second column. It's going to be equal to determinant of 3 minus 1 and 5, 2, it has to be, which is equal to 6, 3 times 2 is 6, and minus 5 times -1, it's going to be equal to -5, which is equal to 11, it's going to be. And here the cofactor of ij is equal to, if you remember the formula, which I showed on the above. Here, this is first row, second column, it's going to be, which is equal to -1 to the power of 1 plus 2 times m11, it should be, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, which is equal to -1 times 11, it should be, and that's equal to -11, it has to be. So now I'm going to continue with the second row, second column, which means 0 and 0 here. I'm going to close here one more time again, second row, second column. Second row, second column means, cofactor of second row, second column means -1 times second row, second column, here 2 plus 2 times minor second row, second column, which is equal to, here it's going to be equal to minus 1 to the power of 4, which is equal to plus 1 times m2, it's going to be m22, it's going to be m22 is equal to directly 1 times here m22, 1, 4, 5, and 2 it should be, which is equal to 1 times 2 is equal to 2, 5 times 4 it's equal to 20, 2 minus 20 it should be equal to minus 18. So cofactor 2 is equal to minus 18 it should be. And the last one is coming, cofactor of 3 2 second row, third row second column, which is here 7, and it's going to be equal to minus 1 times 3 plus 2 times m32, which is equal to minus 1 times here the m32 I am going to directly write, which is equal to 1, 4, 3 and minus 1, which is equal to minus 1 times, in parentheses, 1 times minus 1 is equal to minus 1, and 3 times 4 is equal to minus 12. It's going to be 3 times 4 is 12, but minus from the formula it's 12. So it's going to be equal to minus 1 times minus 13, which is equal to here plus 13 it should be. Okay, and here we are going to continue with the next exercise. Now we are going to continue with evaluation of the determinant of the matrix A, but I'm not going to use Searle's rule here. Maybe later we will use to check is it correct or not. But here now I'm going to use the cofactor method. If you remember the cofactor method, if I use the first row here, and I'm going to explain why I am using the first row, it was A11 times C11. First row, first column, 2 times, then 4 times, which is equal to plus A12 times C12, then plus A13 plus A13 times C13 it should be. Here we need to be careful about this C11 was equal to minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1 times minor 1 also. So here we are going to find first the minors, then by using the minor we are going to find the cofactor. But also I have to explain here the 0 part. I have directly chosen the first row because of one of the entry is 0 there, because when you are calculating the A11, A12 and A13, if one of the entry, or there are more than 2 entries, more than 1 entries, you can choose that row or that column because of easy operation here. So it's going to be like this, because 2 times C11 plus 4 times C12 plus 0 times C13, which means that this is directly, it's going to be equal to 0. What about the C11? 2 times minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 1 times C11 minor 1 I'm talking about. Here we are going to close first row and first column, which means 4 3 determinant of 4 3 and 3 5. Then plus 4 times we are going to close the second row, first row second column, which means 4 times minus 1 to the power of 1 plus 2 times the determinant of, when you close this 2 here like this, 1 3 minus 2 5, it's going to be minus 2 and 5 it should be, which is equal to 2 times minus 1, it is equal to 2 times 1 times here the determinant 4 times 5 minus 3 times 3, it's going to be plus 4 times minus 1 times, it's going to be 1 times 5 minus 2 times 3 it should be, and this is going to be equal to 2 times 20 minus 9 plus or minus, because 4 times minus 1 minus 4 times 5 plus y plus, because minus 2 times 3 is equal to 6, minus 6 minus 6, it's going to be plus 6. So it's going to be equal to here 2 times 11 minus 4 times 11, which is equal to 22 minus 44. That's equal to minus 22. It has to be. Okay, this is the end of the video. We are going to solve questions, rest of the questions in the class.